For Foreign Affairs, and she may have a hand in the arrest of Simon Ekpa. That statement coming from Twitter from some Igbo people. What do you have to say about it?
Bianca did not have any hands on that. He was not. She was not, and she will never be. Bianca epitomizes what Ojukwu represents in Igbo land, and because of her presence, we are not forgetting our past hero in a haste.
Yes.
And bordering on how Simon Ekpa was invited by Finland government to explain fundraising he started recently. We've not seen Bianca's involvement. If Tinubu invites Bianca to work in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, it will be because of his previous designation given to him during Jonathan and Tinubu administration. She had experience. She was staying in faraway London, representing NNPC offshore office in London previously. So that's why she has the experience, and Tinubu was like, want to use experienced people to manage our foreign affairs ministry. I don't know what I understand. So Bianca being part of Tinubu administration is not an abomination. I think Tinubu is needed to employ more experienced Igbos in his administration. He has no hand on Simon Ekpa's ordeal. I'm telling you the fact.
Okay,
actually
Bianca is not hand
at all.
Okay.
At all. She doesn't have hand on that. Bianca know what it means to at least releasing Nnamdi Kanu. Bianca actually know that what Simon Ekpa is agitating for all over the world is for Nnamdi Kanu to be released. And again, importance of emancipation of Biafra. Biafra can never ever be stopped by even Bianca herself, because Bianca actually is smaller, much smaller than Biafra. She was born during the first quest for Biafra emancipation by her husband Chukwuemeka Jim Ojukwu, the Odumegwu Ojukwu. Are you listening to me?
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say is that Biafra is bigger than Bianca Bianca Ojukwu. Biafra is bigger than all the Nigerian government officials presently. Biafra is bigger than all of them.
Yeah.
Biafra is bigger than this current Nigeria. Biafra was 500 years ago, before 1914 declaration of Nigeria as a nation.
Yes.
Nigeria is a small boy now where Biafra is. Nigeria is not up to a student. Nigeria is just a toddler born yesterday, 110 years ago. Biafra was there before exploration. The explorers from Spain, the Spaniards, explorers from Portugal, the Portuguese, the explorers from Britain, the British. Biafra has been. We even agitated, the ancient Igbos for emancipation of Biafra. How many centuries ago? So Ojukwu's wife is not behind Simon Ekpa's ordeal. No, I don't believe. And most of us, the Igbos, well-knowledge Igbos who have actually acknowledged the meaning of Biafra emancipation, we don't believe that Ojukwu's wife has hand on this. It was federal government of Nigeria that are working around the clock to make sure that Ekpa was, is abducted from Finland. And they tried many times, more than 7 times, to kidnap him using many terrorists, many kidnappers, many agents, private security, forces to abduct Ekpa from Finland into Nigeria, for prosecution. But I'm telling you that what Ekpa is doing is right. When somebody is agitating for Biafran nation, is not an abomination. Somebody is agitating for emancipation of his nationality, is not an abomination. It is his own, fundamental right to do so. It is my fundamental right to do so. I won't be forced to be in Nigeria. It is not possible. I don't want to be in Nigeria. Nigeria is not good. It's not a good country. There are many people, there are some persons that are benefiting from the Commonwealth, and the benefit thereof is not constitutional. They are embezzling, stealing the money, Commonwealth of the country that belongs to everybody. Those Commonwealth belongs to us. I don't understand. Public fund, they siphon it. Public entrepreneur, they manage it by themselves. They rip off the gains and they go home with it. So what are we doing here? We are not we are not benefiting anything. My children are paying for their school fees. So what is it that I'm benefiting now? I'm paying my tax here. Don't see the tax. They are reading budget, annual expenditure, budget in trillions. They don't use it for utilization. They don't utilize it for public establishment or infrastructural amenities in Nigeria. They don't utilize the money. They are going to count and read budget now. As I'm talking to you, read one. After reading the budget, the money will disappear, and they are going to borrow more money from IMF, from China, from Paris Club, and so on and so forth. We are not seeing any result so far. So what is it? I don't want to be here. That's what I'm saying. We don't want to be here. That was what Nnamdi Kanu was saying. So it is our right, civil right, to agitate for emancipation of Biafra. And I want to tell you that truly, nobody, even Bianca Ojukwu, has the willpower, the prerogative to tarnish the image of Biafra.
Nigeria out of this present dilemma. That's what Obasanjo is talking about. But you know that those who are employed as attack dogs will not have anything to feast on. So they are seeing Obasanjo as somebody they can feast on, and that is why they are feasting on him. I don't think that the federal government have the capacity to go to the extent or even thinking of arresting a personality like Machi Olusegun Obasanjo, former civilian president, former military head of state, a renowned international statesman, respected all over the world. Well, Obasanjo might be having a deep reservation that Nigeria as a nation might come to an end one day. And the labor of our heroes past will now be what? In vain. I think based on that note, he is clamoring for justice and national reorientation in all spheres of Nigerian life sector, especially leadership. Leadership is paramount because they dictate the direction of any nation. If any nation should be able to move forward, it is centered on leadership. Like Obasanjo saw what was coming under Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government. He knows that this man has nothing to cover, and I think to an extent, he wants Nigerians to go for competence. He single-handedly advocated for Obi presidency. Obi won. Till today, that election, people are still saying that Obi actually won that election. Atiku repeated it very often. So many people said it. People are calling immediately. Donald Trump emerged the 47th president of the United States of America. People are already calling for the resignation of Yakubu Mahmoud. Obasanjo also told that line because these institutions that have destroyed democracy instead of promoting democracy. Judiciary is there. Most of the people that destroyed some of the structures, political structures, leadership in our respective states are occupying the position of Attorney General of the Federation, Chief Justice of the Federation of Nigeria, so many positions in that. Those who rigged and rigged leadership out of Nigeria are still in the INEC till today.
So, since Obasanjo have clamored for the resignation of Mahmoud Yakubu, do you think that Bola Ahmed Tinubu will listen to Obasanjo?
And he has already made it very clear that Yakubu is going, that the Yoruba man is going to occupy that position, because the reason is that, the guy is putting his structures ahead of 2027. Tinubu want to go for second term, no doubt about that. That's what makes him a politician, But the thing is that the people also go in that direction. If he move in that direction, of course, definitely he's going to win. But the North have already started issuing their deep reservations as a result of some policies that has to do with taxation that is being seen as anti-North. Campaign to struggle for one of the paramount leaders in the North, traditional leaders, the Emir of Kano. There has been struggles in so many directions, policy, hunger in the land and all that. All these factors still